Hi, my name is Tanya and I help people raise their levels of awareness, redefine and expand their sense of self, and also tap into their limitless possibilities as real human beings, which in turn helps them to optimize their life experience.
Hi, my dear fellow transurfers. Welcome to day 6 out of 78 days of this Reality Transurfing course that I've created based on books, teachings, and workshops made by Vadim Zeland, the quantum physicist. This card of the day is called the boomerang, and it is card 6 out of 22 cards of Major Arcana set. And they're supposed to explain the basic and most important principles of reality transurfing. And it is great way of explaining things as well, because they're obviously having a visual aspect to them also, in which you can then process those information much more efficient. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into the meaning of the card. So it is as follows. Whatever thoughts you send out into the universe, they will return to you like a boomerang. So what happens when someone, for example, hates something? He or she puts those thoughts of hatred and anger and feelings into their mind and heart, therefore creating an alignment with such vibration in the metaphysical realm too, or in reality transurfing called the space of variance. And that in turn creates a specific lifeline they find themselves on. And this vibrational state creates clear picture in the mirror too, and fills up their own layer of physical world as well. And as I said yesterday, everything and everyone is connected. So therefore, this world will reflect situations and people who are actually reflecting that vibrational state too. Because you know how they say things that fire together wire together, which means that your vibration will actually attract similar vibration. So once the picture in the mirror is formed, it is even more getting confirmed by being physically there in the physical world, which then creates more of those thoughts of anger and hatred, and then the fireballs are actually launched into the world. But world being a great mirror, it actually sends them back. So the suggestion would be to avoid sending negativity in the mirror, because you will inevitably get the same response, sometimes even from unexpected sources. Last but not least, also if you send love instead and positive emotions and thoughts, you will also have them reflected to you, and you will get them back as a boomerang. Having said that, I would like to make a small digression here by showing you this card that we did yesterday, which is the mirror of the world, because this card is perfect for explaining this dual relationship between the metaphysical and the physical. So in quantum physics, you probably know how everything is vibration, everything is different frequency. And Vadim Zeland is explaining this as the space of variance, where literally all the frequencies are present and all vibrations and all possible lifelines, therefore. So it's very important what you actually focus on in this realm, which means what thoughts you're actually appreciating or focusing on, and what feelings as well, because everything you focus on here will be reflected sooner or later in this physical realm as well. So I just wanted to show you this card because it's always good to see how this relationship is formed. But anyway, let's see the other cards too. It's called the boomerang, as I mentioned at the beginning, and you can see those people and they're actually throwing those fireballs out in the air. But what they probably don't know and realize is that they will actually come back to, so to speak, haunt them. If they're based on negativity, anger, hatreds, and etc., etc. But if those fireballs represent love and positive feelings and emotions, it will also get back to them in the reflection and as a boomerang. So, mirror of the world reflects our thoughts and feelings. For example, if you're not happy with the way you look, and actually I can I can put this card back here for this purpose now. So if you're, for example, not happy with the way you look, you will actually see in this mirror, you will see only your negative features and something undesirable that you see on your face, for example, which is then, of course, confirmed in the mirror too. So the way you think about yourself is the way that is reflected back in the mirror. So the suggestion here is to look at your good points about your looks, your face, and to simply ignore the less desirable features for now. Let's do it for now. And set up the new rule for yourself instead, to always discover more good in your mirror. You know, so this is physical mirror, so it is what it is at the moment, and it is a product of your previous thinking and vibration. So let's see that what we have here is actually not as optimal as we would like it to be. So first we can then focus on those positive traits that already exist within this physical mirror, and then we actually, by that we actually raise our vibration here too. So then we can expect more of it to be reflected to us as well. So the conclusion would be to have your kind of desirable state and a kind of ideal state that you set up for yourself here in this metaphysical realm, while at the same time on a daily basis you try to find a part of it, of this ideal picture, here too. So in your physical realm you focus on the parts that are already manifested, and in that way you can actually navigate yourself out of some negative vibrations and frequencies and into the more desirable ones. So for example, what did you do before? You said to yourself, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way someone is. I don't like my world, etc., etc. So what could the mirror do? The mirror could only reflect those same thoughts and feelings back to you. So now you have a different task, to find only those traits that you actually like and imagine the desired pictures as the outcome. So you say to yourself, it's getting better and better each day. And then try to find and acknowledge, as I said, anything that happens during that day that actually confirms this new statement. And soon enough, the reflection in the mirror will start to change, and you will be actually amazed how quickly that can happen. To conclude about this card of the day, we need to always be mindful what we send out there into the universe, because it will 100% be fired back at us. So send positivity, send good energy, set up the intention to have more of those in your life, and soon enough your mindset will start to change, and as a result your physical world as well. Thank you so much, my friends, for today and for your attention. And get back to me with feedback. I would be happy to hear from you. Have a nice day, and until tomorrow, I salute you. Bye.